my channel Love Grows Tarot. I'm here to do a tarot card reading for the sun sign of Virgo in the month of May. If you like these readings, please subscribe. If you want notifications of upcoming readings, please ring the bell. Comments are very welcome. I will leave descriptions in the description box below. I do take donations. You can go to paypal.me/lovegrowstarot. They are very useful and they are put towards my craft, so I really appreciate it, and I thank you. This is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everybody. The themes and energies in these readings will take place in the future, so feel free to come back and review them at any time. I am guided by the tarot cards and spirit, so basically I keep shuffling until the appropriate card presents itself. I start with 3 opening cards, one from the past, one from the present, and one from the future, and just see what kind of energies are lingering there. Then I get on with the rest of the reading. So let's get started for the reading for the sun sign of Virgo in the month of May. I'm going to start with the past card. What does Virgo need to know about energies from the past? What does Virgo need to know about energies from the past? Whether they're helping or hindering Virgo from moving forward. Energies from the past for Virgo, dear spirit. What can you tell us about the past for Virgo? So this is coming from the 3 of Cups. It's a nice positive energy. It's about being around friends, being in small groups, celebrations, just good times. So as a past energy, it's really about like going back to that kind of energy and going back to what you felt like during that time, where you did have good friends and you still probably have good friends, but think back to how much that means to you and how much that energy is helping you in the present moment. Do you need to go back and recreate that kind of energy? Do you feel that you've lost some of that energy? Or do you feel that the momentum's there and you just need to bring more of that energy? So this is going to be your start for the month of May. It's something to think about. It's also about 3, and maybe it's a collaboration between 3 friends or 3 partners. So that's going to be there as well. So the next card is the present card. Present. What's going on in the present for Virgo that they need to focus on this present time? Virgo in the present. Dear Spirit, what can you tell us and what can you tell Virgo about what they need to sort of just pay attention to a little bit more or be aware of in the present moment? Virgo in the present moment. So it's coming from the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles are really focused on their career, on their service. The Pentacles is all about finances and possessions. So there's a real focus on your finances and your possession and how they are growing and what's going on with them. The court cards can also represent people. So a person can come into your life that's very focused on their career or their finances. This energy is methodical. It's very practical energy. So you might be in a relationship with somebody that has this kind of energy and is very focused and very grounded and very steady, moving towards what it is they want to build to a success. Court cards can also ask you to take on that kind of energy. Maybe you need to step up a bit. Maybe you have too many expectations and you need to lower those expectations a bit and do more of a steady flow through what's going on in your projects, your career, your finances, your possessions. So you're either going to have somebody around you who is very focused on their finances and their possessions and their career, a very kind of slow moving energy, or you yourself may need to slow it down. Virgo, you are an earth sign, so the Pentacles are earth signs, so you do have that commonality between the two of you. So this is going to be something that comes into your present moment awareness. So yeah, it's either going to be somebody coming in to assist you. You're going to meet somebody of this type of personality, type of energy, or maybe it's just asking you to like slow it down a little bit and just sort of figure out what's going on. Maybe you're just multitasking a bit too much, or maybe you're just taking on a little bit too much, and it's not that necessary. Maybe you have to hold back on your spending, or maybe you have to like just areas like that sort of look into for the present. And the future, we have the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups is when you it's like a spiritual card, because it's a lot of times people just like they just let go of things, and they're not so concerned about the material world anymore. They're more concerned about the spiritual world. They sort of they understand that sort of game in the material world, and they played that game, and that game was successful, but now they're moving on to more important things. They're on a quest, and in this quest, not really knowing where you're going. We have the moon energy here. So the moon energy is also like a fearing energy, where people have to overcome their doubts and their fears. So in the future, you're going to be drawn into this kind of energy. I think the material world's going to get to be a little bit just not satisfying enough, and you're going to feel like you need the freedom to explore your spirituality. So those are your past, present, and your future. You might need, maybe with this with the Knight of Pentacles, maybe it's just getting a little bit too much. Maybe it's a heavy weight on your shoulders, and bringing back things from the past. It could be friends, just connecting with old friends, or just bringing back that kind of energy where it was more lighthearted. If you are in a relationship, maybe the relationship is changing. Maybe the person involved in your relationship is very serious about what they're doing in the material world, and maybe you're taking a little bit of a turn, because this is right here. We have 2 Cups cards, and they are bookends to this card. And this is your spiritual quest, and this is moving on, and this is from the past. So these are both very emotional cards. So it seems like you're really sitting in your emotions right now. So let's get on with the rest of the reading. So we have the 10 of Pentacles. So now we have another Pentacles. So this Pentacles is about family lineage. As you can see, we have a couple of generations of family in here. So it's about finances, and it's about wealth, but it's not like winning the jackpot or anything like that. It's more like inheritance, or being around people, families, where there's wealth, and having that sort of like having that longevity of wealth, like through the family. So it could be with this card, Virgo, some of you, maybe there is a focus around you about that sort of like that kind of mentality. It's that sort of family history, and the next generation, taking the role of the past generation in order to sustain that kind of business, or that kind of financial energy going on, because you do have the Knight of Pentacles, and then you have this. So it could be very much you're in a situation where there's a lot of like pressure, or there's a lot of expectations for someone to keep the family lineage going. And for others, it's just an inheritance coming your way. So now we have the Page of Pentacles. So we have a lot of pentacles. There's a lot of like energy around finances and possessions for you this month, Virgo. It's going to be something that you're really sort of thinking about. The pages can be messages about money. It's new money, new ideas, or new money coming in from something. The pages are also very aware of their knowledge and their education, and gaining that knowledge, and doing whatever it takes to increase their knowledge in whatever particular area of projects or creativity or career that they want to go in. The pages are youthful, so they're younger energy. If it is a person coming in, it's going to be younger than the Knight. So it'd be somebody like just starting out, either going to university or just getting into the game of finances, just building their possessions. But once again, it goes back to a message of some sort about money, finances, or possessions. And then we have the Ace of Swords. Aces are universal gifts. They are the doors that are opening. The swords is your mind, your intellect. It's not your emotions. It's very much about what you're thinking, your communication, your expression, your plans, your ideas, your thoughts. So there's an opening here for more in your head, more information, writing. Could be writing, public speaking, anything that you're using your mind. So look for a lot of opportunities coming your way that are going to be of that kind of energy. Not the cups. The cups are your emotions. This one's going to be about your intellect, of your ideas, how you present yourself in a communication way, expressive way. So there might be some money coming in through this field. You might be, maybe some of you write, maybe some of you are public speaking, maybe some of you are getting into the communication world. Whatever it is, there could be a possibility that if you were thinking of changing a career, or your projects lean that way, the money's going to start coming in. There'll be a lot of opportunity in that area. So let's continue with this reading for Virgo in the month of May. Virgo in the month of May. Virgo in the month of May. Dear friends, Virgo. So the next card is the World. So the World's from the Major Arcana. So this is your first Major Arcana card of the month. And the World is next level awareness. The Major Arcana is the strongest suit in the tarot cards. These are your life lessons. The idea in the Major Arcana is you start off as the Fool, and you learn from each of the cards to get yourself up to the next level. And this is when you reach that next level. So there's something that is happening, and it's going to take you up to the next level. Maybe the experiences that you've gone through in recent years have made a profound change in how you see yourself, or what you're doing and where you're going. The World is a very positive card. That just means that there's going to be opportunities coming in, and you're going to be able to elevate yourself, and you're going to be able to step up to these opportunities. Then we have the Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords is one of the dreaded cards in the tarot deck, just because of the nature of it. It's about deceit, it's about lies, it's about cheating, it's about betrayal. So there may have been some concerns from the past where you feel that you've been in a situation where maybe you have been cheated on, maybe there have been lies, maybe there have been betrayal. But you're stepping out of that. So now the World is taking you past this card, past the Three. We also have the Three in the Cups here. So there may have been relationships from the past that may have not worked out in the best way possible for you. You may want to also connect to the past with the Three of Swords. And maybe if it's time to, if there is anything from the past, maybe it's time to fix it. Because with the World card, you have learned a lot. You've learned a lot of life lessons. You've really grown. You've really sort of expanded on your self-awareness, and you're really starting to know your true authentic self. And so I would really think about that connection between the Three of Swords here and the Three of Cups from the past. And like I said, maybe it's a good time to reconnect with this whole energy here. And then we have the Queen of Cups. So the Queens and the Masters in the tarot cards, much like the Kings, but they're the feminine energy. They're the intuitive energy. They're the yin energy. They're introverted. They really think deeply. And especially this queen, she is the closest thing to the high priestess, which the high priestess is from the major arcana, when it comes to her intuition. The cups are the water signs. That's Pisces, that's Cancer, and that's Scorpio. This person could be of those sun signs. And this card could also be asking you to use more of your intuition, to really think deep about things, and really sort of get into those deeper thoughts and really bring them forward and see if there's any baggage going still that you're hanging on to, because it's a good time to probably drop the baggage and just sort of free things up. You have great communication here in the Ace of Swords, so the way you communicate is going to be a lot different than the past. You're going to be more self-assured and more self-confident, and you are stepping up to the world, which is a whole new level of opportunities and a whole new self-awareness. Once again, I really think that this Three of Swords here is connected to something from your past that you should think about. What else does Virgo need to know about for the month of May? Virgo in the month of May. Virgo in the month of May. So we have the Five of Cups. So we have more cups. So yeah, you're going to be dredging up some emotional stuff this month. Virgo. The Five of Cups is when we're grieving, when we're thinking about the past, we're stuck in the past, and we're not moving forward because there has been so much painful experience from the past, maybe regrets, maybe resentment, maybe somebody has actually passed. But once again, we're back to the Three of Cups right there. And so because the Three of Cups has shown up in your past card, and because I'm sort of identifying it with the Three of Swords, you need to change your mindset. If you need to go back to the past and connect with individuals or whatever experience has happened then, just to clear some space, to get the Ace of Swords going, do so, because this card is also about letting go of whatever it is that's holding you back. It's water under the bridge. You need to cross the bridge. If there's any bridges burned, you got to get over them. Pick up the Two of Cups, because you do have this quest coming up in the future. So yeah, I'm going to go back to the past card here and really emphasize that card, because I think there's something there that you need to let go of or reconnect to, or just get some clarification. So now we have the Knight of Swords. So there's going to be a lot of movement. This knight, unlike the Knight of Pentacles, is a very fast-moving energy. He comes in very, very quickly. He is more of the intellectual type. The Swords are more like the Aquariuses and the Geminis and the Libras. So they're more active and more in their head, kind of visionary. They really, their minds are quite quick. Their thoughts are quite fast. But this is a fast-moving energy that's coming in, and it's coming in to take you away from this Five of Cups energy here. So, and like I said, the court cards can represent people, actual people. They can represent you. I need to do this really quickly, because if you're just missing so much and you need to get on it right away, this energy is coming in to take care of this Five of Cups. So what else is Virgo need to know about for the month of May? So now we have the King of Pentacles. So the kings are the masters. They're the masculine form of the court cards, but they're the mature cards. So these people are wise. These people are very masterful in their areas. This is the Pentacles, so we're back to finances again. We're back to possessions and finances. The kings can be a father figure. The kings can be an older male figure, but they also can be a feminine a feminine figure with more of a yang personality. This king is present at the end of this reading, so this person will have an influence on finances and possessions. This king can be connected to the 10 energy here at the beginning of the reading. We are with the Pentacles, and there is an older gentleman in this card, so there might be a connection here about somebody coming in to assist you. It can also be your relationship with your finances and your possessions, and maybe you have stepped up and you see things going in a different direction. So yeah, the last card is from the bottom of the deck, so it's more like your subconscious, what your subconscious is really trying to tell you. So it comes from the 10 of Swords, which the 10s are completions. So they are, once again, they're like the World, but the minor arcana cards are more your day-to-day activities, and the major arcana cards are more your life lessons. So this is ending of a chapter where you may have felt that, once again, we're going back to betrayal. So there's a real emphasis here on emotions, and yeah, it looks, there's something that definitely something that you need to release, and something that you need to clear, and something that you either need to connect with people and clear the air. You could be there. This whole financial thing here, with you've got the Knight of Pentacles here, and then you've got this family situation of Pentacles, and then at the end we have the King of Pentacles. So there might be a connection here where this person is involved, is in this situation. So this person might be in this kind of lineage, this kind of family, and might be working very, very hard within that kind of frame where it's like family businesses and things like that. And then at the end here, you sort of are taking responsibility for your own self, and you're being asked to use your intuition and really take care of that emotional side. And then you've got the Knight of Swords energy coming in really quickly and taking you out of the May reading. But there's somebody here that is concerned about your finances and your possessions, and maybe assisting you. And then we have the 10 of Swords, where it's like you've taken enough and it's okay and it's time to move on, because you do have the Ace of Swords. So all this stuff from the back, all these swords that are in your bag, this energy is all going away. All this kind of like heavy energy is being lifted, and the sun is rising in the horizon. So a new day is dawning. So you're actually embarking, because the world's here, you're embarking on a next level. And your communications are going to be much better. Emotionally, you're going to take care of things. Things are going to start to lift. You have to do the work, though. In any tarot card reading, you can't just sit there and go, oh, well, the cards told me this, and I'm just going to wait for things to happen. The cards are giving you advice to do things, and intuitively through a reading, you will feel the cards as well. So my information that I'm giving you here is just going to sort of touch on things that you already know, and things that are going to direct you in a good direction. So do take the advice and do take the actions to make the changes necessary to put you in a more positive direction. So that's going to be your reading, Virgo, for the month of May. Yeah, you're going in a really good direction, but there's baggage here that you have to sort through, and it's going to be very uplifting, and it's going to make you even more aware of how much you've changed, and how much more confidence you have, and how much more desires you have to be your true authentic self and to go in your own direction. And yeah, so it's going to be great, but it's not going to be the easiest month for you, but it will be something that is going to make some profound changes. So that's your reading for the month of May, Virgo. I hope you like these readings. If you do, please subscribe. If you want upcoming notifications, please ring the bell. Comments are very welcome. I will leave any descriptions in the description box. I do take donations. You can go to paypal.me/lovegrowstarot. Like I said, they're very useful, and I definitely put them towards my craft. It helps me grow, and it helps me just get better readings to you guys. And that's it. So I hope you stay safe. I hope you do the homework, and I will see you next time.